Welcome to the deep dive. Okay, let's talk Amazon Great Indian Festival 2025. We're not just skimming the surface here. We're
Yeah,
really diving into the technical playbook, how you actually get those deals.
exactly. It's about having that operational mastery,
Yeah.
right? Knowing the steps, the banking security bits, so you avoid that checkout panic.
Right, because that's the worst.
It really is. And for you listening, that mastery is key. We want to cut through all the noise and give you those specific steps, those aha
Yeah,
moments.
the practical stuff.
Precisely. So we'll unpack that big 10% SBI discount, make absolutely sure your card is, technically ready for online payment.
Which is a huge sticking point for people.
A massive one. And then map out the strategies, even down to how you actually find those books starting at just, what, 49.
Okay, mission set then. A complete operational guide from the early access timing to the clicks you need to make on your Banks app before the sale even kicks off. All right, let's lay down the basics first. The Amazon Great Indian Festival 2025, official start date is September 23rd. But, and this is crucial intel if you're a Prime member, you get in 24 hours early.
Yeah, that early window is everything. It's not just a nice little perk.
No, it's your VIP line, basically. For those lightning deals, the stuff that sells out fast, you get first dibs before the general rush.
Absolutely. Especially for things like electronics or anything really limited in quantity, that 24 hours is gold. Okay, so timing's key. The money shot, the 10% instant discount,
Yeah.
the main financial hook this year. It's available if you're using eligible SBI debit cards, SBI credit cards, or even paying via SBI credit card EMI.
But that 10%, it sounds simple, but it's where things often go wrong, isn't it? What's the biggest, operational mistake people make trying to grab that discount?
Well, it's usually about misunderstanding what disqualifies you.
Hmm.
People focus on the minimum spend, right? Say it's 5,000, that part's easy enough to track.
Okay. But the real insight, probably 90% of the time someone doesn't get the discount, it's down to maybe three things. One, they hit the maximum discount limit for the wholesale early on, maybe on a big purchase. The overall cap.
They don't realize until checkout that something in their cart isn't eligible, like digital gold is often excluded, or gift cards.
Right.
And the third one, probably the most common, they accidentally use a bit of their Amazon Pay balance or a gift card to pay part of the total.
Oh, splitting the payment.
Exactly, that little act of mixing payment methods.
Right.
It often just poisons the whole bank offer for that transaction. You have to read the fine print, really focusing on the exclusions and payment method rules.
So step zero isn't even on Amazon. It's checking your bank settings, making sure the card itself is ready to play online.
Precisely. You could have the perfect shopping cart, the right SBI card. But if your bank's security settings are still on their default mode, that online transaction is just going to get declined.
Okay.
For security, especially domestically, a lot of SBI cards actually default to having online usage switched off. We need to find that switch and flip it on.
Right. Let's break it down, make it super simple. Forget reading out long menu paths, just platform and action. First up, the SBI debit card. That's the one issued by the State Bank of India itself. What's the key feature we need to enable? And what's the quickest way?
Okay, the key feature you're looking for is usually called domestic e-commerce or sometimes CNP usage. CNP just means card, not present.
Oh, okay.
It's a banking term for any online payment where you're not physically swiping the card.
Mm,
And yeah, by default, a lot of banks keep that specific channel off for security within India.
makes sense. So how do we turn it on? Quickest ways?
Two main digital routes. Either the Yono SBI mobile app that's probably fastest for most people,
Okay.
or if you prefer, the main SBI internet banking website. On either one, you need to dig into the service requests or manage cards area, find your specific debit card number, and then look for that toggle or checkbox for domestic e-commerce. Make sure it's switched on in. And crucially, you'll likely need to verify this change with an OTP sent to your registered mobile.
Right, the OTP confirmation. Super important. Don't skip that.
Definitely not. It's such an easily avoidable headache to lose a great deal just because of that default setting.
What if someone isn't comfortable with the app or website? Any other ways, like going to an ATM or calling?
Well, Yono or net banking are definitely the recommended fastest ways. But yeah, sometimes you can manage card settings via select SBI ATMs, usually under a card services menu. Or you could try calling customer care. But honestly, for speed and certainty during a sale rush, digital is your best bet.
Got it. Okay, what about the SBI credit card that's issued by SBI Card, a separate entity? Is the process different there?
The goal is the same enable online use, but the platform is different. You won't use Yono for this. You need the dedicated SBI Card app or the SBI Card website.
Okay, separate app, separate website.
Yep, log in there, find the section, usually label something like Manage Card Controls or Transaction Controls, and then you're looking specifically to enable online e-commerce domestic.
Same idea, different place.
Exactly. And while you're in there, it's a really good time to check your daily transaction limits, set something sensible for what you plan to spend, and definitely keep international usage switched O-off-F unless you actually need it for a specific purchase. Extra layer of security.
Good point. Now, thinking about checkout speed during the sale, we should talk about adding the card to your Amazon account beforehand, right? For that smart quick checkout.
Oh, absolutely. This is vital for grabbing those flash deals. When Amazon asks if you want to save your card details, look for the option that mentions card tokenization.
Tokenization, okay, what's that do?
Basically, it replaces your actual 16-digit card number with a unique, secure digital token. That token only works on Amazon for your account. It's much safer than storing the raw card number.
Right.
And it allows for that super fast, often one-click checkout, which is exactly what you need when stock is limited and seconds count. Get your card details ready to trigger that 10% SBI discount instantly.
Okay, so we've gone through the app, enabled e-commerce, maybe set limits, added the card using tokenization. How do we actually know it all worked before the big sale starts? I hadn't really thought about the setup itself failing.
Yeah, you absolutely need to test. Don't wait for the first day of the sale. Do a small, low-value test transaction after you've enabled everything.
Like what?
Buy something cheap, like a 50 or 100 item you might need anyway, or even just a low-cost ebook, anything.
Yeah.
If that transaction goes through smoothly using your SDI card, you know the e-commerce switch is definitely on and your payment limits are okay.
Yeah.
Spending, 50 rupees now could save you the massive frustration of losing a 50,000 rupee deal later because the card failed.
That is excellent advice. A small insurance policy.
Totally worth it.
Okay, cards prepped, tested, tokenized, defense is solid. Now, let's switch to offense. How do we strategically stack that 10% SBI discount with other offers, like product coupons or exchange deals? What's the right sequence?
Right, the sequence is absolutely critical here because those other discounts, the coupons, the exchange value, they reduce the amount the bank actually calculates its 10% discount on.
Ah, okay. So you apply those first to lower the base price.
Exactly. Step 1. Apply any product coupons first. See that little tick box coupon on the product page? Click it. The discount gets applied straight away to the item price. Got it. Coupons first.
If you're doing an exchange, say, for a phone or washing machine, add that exchange offer next. Make sure your old device meets all their criteria, obviously, but applying the exchange value further reduces the price you need to pay.
Okay, coupon, then exchange. Then step 3, the final move. Pay the remaining balance. And this is key, pay it entirely with your eligible SBI card. That's what triggers the bank to calculate and apply the final 10% instant discount on that reduced amount, entirely with the SBI card. You mentioned earlier how important payment hygiene is here. Why is mixing in, say, Amazon Pay balance so bad for the bank offer? It's usually toxic to the deal. Most bank T&Cs state that the entire transaction amount eligible for the discount must be paid using the specific partner card.
Ah.
So if you have a 10,000 euro item and you use 500 euro from your Amazon Pay wallet and the remaining euro 9,500 on your SBI card, the bank often sees that as a split payment. And it might just refuse the 10% discount on the whole thing, not just on the card portion.
Wow. Okay. So keep it clean. Use the SBI card for the full eligible amount.
Keep it clean. If you really want to use your pay balance, maybe use it for a completely separate order that doesn't have a bank offer attached, or for items that aren't eligible anyway. That's a smart workaround.
Okay, let's zoom in on one of those specific deals you mentioned. The books starting at $49. What can people realistically expect to find at that price? Are they actually useful?
They definitely can be, especially for certain types of books. You're probably not going to find the latest Man Booker Prize winner or a massive new biography, right?
Probably not.
But what you do find are things like kids' activity books, coloring books, which are great for gifts, or just keeping little ones busy. You also find pocket editions of classics, sometimes quick revision notes or MCQ books for exams.
Okay, exam prep stuff could be useful.
Yeah, or short travel guides, little books on life hacks or specific skills. Things like that, worth browsing.
Okay, beyond just buying a cheap book to read, how can we use these 49 books strategically, especially thinking about that SBI discount?
Now this is the pro move. Let's say you're trying to hit that minimum cart value for the bank offer. Maybe the minimum spend is $5,000, but your cart total is stuck at like $4,980.
Just under, yeah.
Instead of buying something expensive you don't really need, you add one of these 49 books. It pushes your cart total just over the 5,000 threshold.
Ah, so the book acts as a cheap feller item.
Exactly. It's a low-cost way to unlock that much bigger 10% discount on your entire cart value. Spending 49 is to save maybe 500 more the rest of your order. That's smart shopping.
That is very clever. Okay, so if you need that little nudge over the minimum spend, a 39 book is your friend. How do we actually find these quickly during the sale before they all disappear? Speed is vital. First, navigate to the main category, books on Amazon. Then this is the crucial bit. Immediately sort by price, low to high. Okay, low to high.
But don't just scroll endlessly. You need filters. Apply the deal filter. That narrows it down to items currently part of a promotion. And if you have Prime, definitely add the Prime filter too for faster delivery and sometimes Prime exclusive deals. That combination books category, sort low to high, plus the deal and Prime filters, that's your fastest path to spotting those limited stock 49 bargains.
All right, inevitably someone's going to follow all these steps. They get to check out, SDI card ready, cart value looks right, and the 10% discount just doesn't show up. We need that quick panic mode troubleshooting checklist. What do you check first?
Yeah, that moment of, wait, where's my discount? Okay, rapid fire. Double check the card type. Are you actually using an eligible SBI debit, credit, or EMI option? Not, say, your Amazon Pay UPI or a standard net banking or a different bank's card by mistake.
Okay, right card type.
Check the item category eligibility. Is everything in your cart actually covered by the SBI offer? Did a non-eligible item sneak in, like a gift card or maybe something from a third-party seller not included?
Right, exclusions.
Confirm the cart value. Did you really meet the minimum spend required after all other coupons and discounts were applied? Sometimes people miscalculate.
Minimum spend check, yep.
Back to basics, the security check. Are you sure domestic e-commerce usage is still enabled on your card via YONO or the SBI card app? And are your transaction limits high enough? Maybe you cleared them earlier.
Good point. Check the limits again. And number 5, revisit that payment mix. Did you accidentally try to use even a tiny amount of Amazon Pay balance or a gift card alongside the SBI card? Remember, that often disqualifies the offer. Okay, card type, eligibility, cart value, security settings, payment mix. What if you check all 5 and it still isn't working?
Then your last resort, and honestly your source of truth, is the live offer terms and conditions page on Amazon for that specific SBI deal. Click through to it from the offer banner. Those rules can sometimes change or have very specific nuances. That T&C page is the final word.
Always go back to the source.
Yeah.
Okay, and finally, we absolutely have to stress safety during these big sales, right? Fraud attempts always spike massively. So the absolute core safety rule: only ever shop through the official Amazon app or the official Amazon website, amazon.in. Never click links in suspicious emails or texts claiming to be Amazon deals. Never click those links, never. And remember, your bank or Amazon will never call you, text you, or email you asking for your OTP, your card PIN, or your CVV number. If anyone asks for those, it's a scam. Full stop. Hang up or delete immediately.
Immediately. Use strong passwords and enable two-factor authentication on your Amazon account. And rely on those tokenized cards we talked about. For safe payments, it's just safer. If any communication feels off or suspicious, verify it independently by logging into your official bank app or the Amazon site directly. Don't trust the message itself. #CheckOutro.
Okay, so we've covered the festival timeline, the crucial Prime early access, the ins and outs of that 10% SBI discount, the essential technical steps to get your card ready.
Including enabling e-commerce and tokenizing.
Yep. And the strategies for stacking offers and even using those 49 books tactically. That feels like a pretty complete game plan for maximizing savings.
It is. And, if we pull back for a second, think bigger picture. The most valuable thing you take away from this deep dive might not actually be the 10% you save on one specific purchase during the sale.
Oh, what is it then?
It's the financial literacy you gain from doing this. From proactively going into your bank's settings, understanding what CNP or e-commerce usage means, and taking control of your card security.
Learning how your tools actually work.
Exactly. That knowledge, how to manage your card's online settings, protects all your future online transactions, not just during this one festival. It's a skill that pays dividends long after the sale ends.
That's a really powerful point. Which leads us to a final thought for you to ponder. If taking just 5 minutes to find and activate your card's e-commerce setting is the key difference between getting a big discount or not for these few festival days, what other default security settings might be lurking on your various financial accounts, maybe limiting you or leaving you exposed? the rest of the year. Something to think about, maybe explore while you're waiting for those deals to drop.